It is time for NFL picks. Steve is here as always. I think I had a pretty good weekend, Steve. Right?
I'm starting to sound like a broken record. You killed it again, Ken. You were 4-1 for Week 11.
4-1. Where did I go wrong?
Your one loss was Cincinnati, and you were confident about that one. Let me tell you, the Chargers won that game and looked pretty good doing it.
They did. I think I have to back off the Bengals. Back off, Bengal team. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that game broke the Bengals themselves. I think even Burrow and all those guys are starting to back off because it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. But the Dolphins come through. Great game against the Raiders. Denver just destroyed Atlanta. I felt pretty chuffed, Steve. Felt pretty chuffed.
Denver was a great pick. Buffalo was a great pick.
That's right. I'm not saying
Pittsburgh
I'm turning into
pick.
the Pittsburgh. That's right. That was a close one. I was worried about the points.
You were getting 3 points.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not saying I'm turning into the Schwami, Chris Berman's the Schwami, but I'm feeling pretty confident. Will the hubris return? We got 5 picks. What are the games, Steve, for this week?
All right, going into Week 12, you are 29-21 on the season.
Woo! Oh, that is oof. That's almost too good for me because now I'm getting so cocky that I could take an 0-5 and still feel good about myself, but I gotta center myself, Steve.
That's better than a lot of the talking heads on TV. Just saying.
Are you calling me a Skip Bayless? Are you calling me Skip Bayless?
Oh no, not at all. You're not nearly annoying enough to be Skip Bayless. We know that.
Not nearly yet. All right, what do we got? Picks.
Pick number 1: Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago is a 3.5-point dog at home.
Yeah, look. I think I've been riding that Viking train this year. I like what's going on there. They've had some ups, they've had some downs, more ups and downs. It's not looking good in Chicago right now. It started good. I like the kid, Caleb Williams. I like what's going on there. I got my friend Paul Denuzzo, PLD Network. He's a Bear fan. I just think it's Vikings, but it's also a story about the Bears continuing to look to the future. As they should with the great quarterback that they got, but I'm going Vikings here, and it's not good. They're not going to cover.
Taking the Vikings, the Vikings, 3.5-point favorite on the road. Yeah, that Bears coach is a dead man walking. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Game number 2.
Number 2.
San Francisco at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 3-point favorite at home.
Man, and then I've got the Dolphins and Green Bay for Thanksgiving. What's the points again?
Green Bay is a 3-point favorite
in Green Bay. Not quite a frozen tundra. Could be. I'm gonna go Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay. I need them to win. Here's the thing. This might be clouding my decision making here, Steve. I need Green Bay to have a big win and to be overconfident going into the Thanksgiving game. So I say they're going to win. It's going to be about a 5-6 point win over the 49ers. Good game, but I'm going Green Bay.
Mind games looking ahead. All right, taking Green Bay.
Playing these mind games together. All right. Some kind of druid dude. There we go. Game 3.
Game number 3. Philadelphia at the LA Rams. The Rams are a 2.5-point underdog at home.
At home, huh? Oh, okay, Rams. Okay, they're still a little embarrassed by the Dolphin game. We got Barkley and his leap and move, which is now in Madden. And I thought, Steve, you had a great observation on Blue Sky, right? That you're going to use that Barkley jump and lose 3 yards every play.
Sounds about right. Yeah, all right. Because it's going to be one of those things you got to use it in the open field and everything, but you're going to panic and want to use it because it looks cool and then get tackled. And now it's like 2nd and 15. So
second and 15. I totally agree with that. But we're going Eagles on the road. It's, SoFi's a great stadium, but I don't think the Rams are going to live up to the hype this week. I'm going Eagles on the road.
Let's do it. Go Birds. I'm a little worried, but go Birds.
That's for you. That's for you, buddy. That's for you, my pal, Hal Lublin, Eagles fan as well.
Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Game number 4. We always pick your Dolphins last. So game number 4, Baltimore at the LA Chargers. The Chargers are a 3-point dog. This is the Monday night game.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, we're just I think 4 teams should play at SoFi at the same time. Let's just do it. Let's figure it out.
Just play half court.
Let's play half court. Love it. Or little arena football. All right. So Ravens at Chargers. What's the points again?
Chargers are a 3-point dog.
With good reason. Coming off a good game, they're going to be hyped. But I think Baltimore's feeling like they got to start. If they're going to be at the top of the heap, this is a week they got to make a statement. We've got Mr. Lamar Jackson at quarterback, ready to show the world again on primetime. I'm going Ravens on the road. It's going to be 6-7 point win.
Okay, taking the Ravens on the road, big game.
All right, I'm taking a lot of road teams today. Well, Packers not. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I gave you a mix of road dogs and I didn't want to get you everybody, but doing a lot of like home favorites. Want to give a mix this week.
You're good at this, man. You're good producing and making it tough for me. But the final one is my Miami Dolphins. We always have the Dolphins on the block here. What are we at this week?
New England at your Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are a 7-point favorite, just like last week.
Ooh, look,
so
man.
they've got to score a lot of points to get the money.
I always feel a little dangerous putting too much faith in the Dolphins, and that's not this season. That's for the last 25 years. That confidence starts to build, and that's usually when the ground starts to shake underneath us. But when you have Colin Cowherd, who can be tough on the Dolphins, saying on his show this week that despite being 4-6, he wouldn't want to play the Dolphins unless it's on the road in the cold in January. But he says, other than that, they are a top 10 team. They're playing well, averaging 28 points the last few games. Tua, he's even exceeding my expectations. His completion percentage is crazy. Their third down percentage is crazy. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry for New England because I hate the Patriots. Dolphins winning big. I think it's an 8 to 10 point win for them.
All righty, love it. Taking the Dolphins. Yeah, I think that's good. But Miami's playing well. If that offense is clicking, you're at home. Things can happen.
I love being at home, and then we got the I think Thanksgiving. It's going to be my thanks. Poor Grace, my loving fiance, who when she started dating me, I was in a cold spell on sports. I wasn't watching sports that much. She's confused why football is always on in the house now, and Thanksgiving is going to be a football day for us.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game for your Dolphins in Green Bay on Thanksgiving, but we'll see. It
is, but look. I have memories of the Dolphins at the Cowboys, 1993, snowy Thanksgiving Day. The vibes will be strong, but we'll get to that week when we get to that week.
All righty, so just to recap your Week 12, Minnesota. You're taking Minnesota against Chicago. You're taking Green Bay over San Francisco, Philadelphia over the Rams, Baltimore over the Chargers, and your Miami Dolphins over New England. Those are your Week 12 picks.
Week 12 picks, and Lauren Romo says in chat, just a friendly reminder, Detroit Lions are 9-1 atop of the NFC. Oh, no one will forget. There you go. Steve, thanks for the NFL picks. I appreciate you as always, my friend.
Thank you so much, Ken. Appreciate it.
All right, Steve coming in. We do it every week here. I am 29-21. He said, oh, my God, I didn't think I'd be this good.